Yo, it's 48 Sharks. And, shit's fucking depressing, man. Things can be hard. Things can be really hard. And, you know, whatever your situation may be, whether you're taking care of your family, whether you are living on your own and you have to take care of like a household full of roommates, whether you have a kid and have to take care of that, if you have to take care of anything, if you have any priorities or responsibilities or any kind of anchors, you know, that you feel are holding you back, you know, like fucking, I don't even know where I was going with that. But this is the thing. This is the fucking thing. This is the thing, man. Shit sucks sometimes. And sometimes you don't know how to put it into words. And sometimes you don't know what the fuck to do with it. And, you know, like, I made a video talking about content like a few days ago, last week, and, you know, I was talking about the daily reports and how, you know, sometimes it's difficult, even though it's like 30-second videos, it's still something that you have to do every single day. It's like 365 of them, right? How many people do you know that's done 365 of a thing, you know, as far as like a project? But, you know, I used to hold myself really accountable of doing it like every day, but the whole that wasn't the project of doing it every day. The whole project, the goal and the end result that I'm looking for is the finished version of it, not the daily accurate version of it. So as long as I get them done, you know, why should I beat myself up about that? I'm still getting it done. I'm just taking baby steps. And, you know, in therapy, my therapist said this amazing quote. He asked me, how do you eat an elephant? Well, how do you eat an elephant? Bite by bite. You fucking slowly but surely start working down on that shit, and eventually you'll have eaten the entire fucking thing. And that struck, you know, and between that and just, you know, there's just little explosions of epiphanies that happen throughout your life and whatnot, little wake-ups. There's this show called The Selection, and that show, that woke me the fuck up. And it really puts shit into perspective that people have told me my entire life, you know, but because I knew them, you know, it's almost like you can't really compare them because it's like they're telling you something. But when you see somebody random do it, or maybe you're just watching a fucking guy on a video talking about it, I don't know, and you hear it from a different perspective that's not your own, that's not biased, but is still similar and relatable, it hits you in your heart, it strikes you. And, you know, you're not dead. You're not dead. A shark is not eating off your fucking leg right now. Like, you're not... I mean, if you're in the hospital suffering from malaria, I appreciate you watching my video, but I mean, I can pretty much guarantee nobody's doing that right now. Like, if you're watching this video, man, chances are, like, 99.99% of chance, like, right now is fine. You are breathing, you know... you're apparently nourished and hydrated because, again, you would be in the hospital if you were malnourished or fucking whatever. I don't know. Again, you wouldn't be watching this video if you weren't in the place to be watching this video. So, you know, just keep trying, man. Like, just keep trying. Keep doing whatever it is. Things are going to suck, but success and happiness in life are not a linear path. It could zigzag, it could flip around, it could spiral downward for 10 years. You know, for me, there's fucking 15 years of mistakes and trauma that I'm trying to undo. And that's like half my life. And I used to base, you know, everything on that, of how, you know, like, I've had so much time, you know, with all this trauma and all these things happening and so many, just thing after thing after thing after thing happening. And again, you know, I'm still here. You're still here. We are resilient enough to keep going, and that's something that that's something that a lot of people don't comprehend, and some people never even understand is a thing that exists. This is like emotional intelligence kind of stuff, and if you have this, and if you are able to validate yourself without having it, to have an external validation. You know, it's always helpful. You know, like I just said earlier, these little epiphanies of, you know, just things, and just watching and getting an outside perspective and bias. You know, it's good to hear that validation come from them, but what is truly satisfying and wholesome is when you're able to self-validate for yourself, to self-validate, and to remind yourself things are okay. It's okay. We're gonna make it through this. Just have some patience, discipline. Remind yourself you're doing the best you can at this moment. You're doing everything you possibly can. You're doing your best. So what could you possibly do more? I mean, you above anybody would know if you're lying. So you're either doing your best or you're not. If you're not, do your best and then fucking come back and check yourself. If you are doing your best, what what do you got to stress about, man? You're fine. You're alive. You're not dying. But again, as most motivational videos would have probably ended there, it's like shit really does suck. And, you know, this is more where the self-validation comes in. This is more of like, I guess, a vent of my own shit. Me venting my shit, I guess. Like, sometimes it's really not okay, man. Like, you know, sometimes things are not fine. It's not glonky. It's not fine. It really isn't, man. And when things are not fine, even though that's not okay, that's also okay. Like, I hate to fucking be the guy that turns everything on its positive side. But again, you know, you could still have a positive outlook, but acknowledge the fact that things just absolutely, truly do fucking suck. And that you're doing your best to get out of that situation. And I guess I'll end the video here with one of the 4 Tetrapharmakos by Epicurus. Epicurus. I honestly don't know how to say his name. Fuck, I should need to check on that. But one of the 4 Tetrapharmakos roughly is that pain which is intense cannot be enduring, and the pain which is enduring cannot be intense. So if what you're going through right now is fucking extreme and you don't know if you can handle it, it's not going to be that way for much longer. And if it's just something that has been dragging on and on and on, you know, just be happy that it's not worse or more intense than that. And yeah, man, just fucking keep your chins up.
Subscribe.